أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. به أستعين في جميع الأمور. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم وارحم وترحم كما صليت وسلمت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessed climate smart Sunday greetings from President of SAMS TQLMA Club, engaged in building SAMS Wheel of Life, Palm Spoon, Tesla powered Al Saadah towers in global university campuses, farms, gold mines, and zoos of our planet. Everyone can participate in our program by simply owning one share of $80 and receive a gift of 53 PGCs gold coin to initiate this wonderful journey of climate smart business with traction. So we are welcoming Honorable Ambassador Garucha, who is based in Kenya, and will explain to us how he can assist us in transforming Kenya and Africa into climate smart continent. Floor is yours.
All right.
Ambassador.
Thank you very much. My name is Ambassador Honorable Guracha Mohamed Abdallah. I am a CEO and founder of Guracha Foundation. Guracha Foundation is founded in 2018 on a theme of focusing on sustainable development goals, SDGs, and also on humanitarian project services. I'm also an ambassador of sustainable development goals and climate change activist in Kenya and the world at large. Guracha Foundation aims to empower young men and women, and I would like to explain the vision of Guracha Foundation, actually, which is very important.
Sure.
Guracha Foundation, we are united, we are change makers. We believe that young people can change the world and that the only way to do it is through action. Our reason, our why, we know that Guracha Mohamed Abdallah Victor is the most engaged leader and focused ever. I am passionate and work and care about the world around me. Young people are already working to achieve change. Our mission as Guracha Foundation is to empower the youth, the young men, with the tools and skills they need to solve the world's biggest challenges by 2030. The world's biggest challenges, our vision in 2015, the United Nations came together to create a blueprint for the world we want to see, a world free from poverty, inequality, and climate change. That blueprint is called the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals. We want to see a world free from poverty, inequality, and climate change by the year 2030. And we believe that the way to achieve that is by tapping into the next generation. Our approach, one, community sits at the heart of our work, and our core framework allows Guracha Foundation to mobilize in order to collaborate and deliver on new solutions to critical global challenges. Our community extended far beyond youth, and we don't create leaders, we elevate them and amplify their voices. We believe that by empowering existing young and equipping them with the right tools, we can empower them to go out into their communities and solve the biggest challenges that they face. Three, we know that if we already know how to eliminate poverty, inequality, and climate change, we will have done so already. In order to achieve those goals, we must think creatively and use innovation. We empower youth to develop new solutions to the global goals. Number four, only when we tap into young people can we see true impact. Our top talent leadership goes through personal transformation while making a significant impact to their communities and toward the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Our core values and action. We believe that action is the only true way to create sustainable change. There are enough people in the world who talk the talk, instead we walk the walk. The result of our leadership are not measured by what we learn, but what we do. Unity. While our community is diverse, we are united in our common goal to change the world. We come together not despite our differences, but because of our differences, to empower one another to solve the world's biggest challenges. Innovation. To solve the world's biggest problems, we must think on our feet. We believe that our Gracha Foundation ideas and knowledge must be innovative to solve world's biggest problems. And we urge our partners to do so as well. We thread innovation into all of our work. Leadership. We all have a leadership role to play. Everyone's opinion is valuable, and we bring all voices to the table. We give young people the opportunity to succeed and fail. Generating leaders through experience, we lead through action and example. Bravery. Changing the world means playing the long game, which means leading with bravery and integrity. If it was easy, everyone will be doing it. As the CEO of Gracha Foundation in Gracha Foundation Knowledge, I have a courage to fight for a better world for all, despite the challenges that come with it. Generosity. We are generous with our time, our resources, our tools. We believe in sharing our ideas and knowledge so that all can access them, and that by doing so, we can create a shared economy of Gracha Foundation who take active responsibility in their role to change the world. The theme of Gracha Foundation is opening minds and changing lives. I think that one is the mission of Gracha Foundation. And I believe that as Gracha Foundation is new, I'm still on a process of partnering with many global development organizations to work toward climate change and environmental. So the biggest challenges in Gracha Foundation is about the resources, the fund for development. For example, I have promised my government to plant 10 million trees in all 47 counties in Kenya to regenerate the forests, secure animal species, and reverse climate change. I have also come up with an idea of empowering students through having school shamba, so that our young children can have nutrition while they are studying in schools and even in universities. So I think I have very big idea on that vision. And I believe together with CEO here and other organizations like Musk Foundation, I am sure that we are going to rise together and work for a better humanity to change the world together. Also, on the African Climate Summit, I have joined my fellow Africans and globally climate change and environmental advocates on focusing for a climate African solution. On that one, I have given a concept on the African climate solution, which Gracha Foundation has represented at the conference. If the CEO could allow me to address that solution now, I will address it, and you may have the concept of it.
Please share.
Okay, let me share with it. On the Gracha Foundation is Climate Change Solution for Africa. The title of the solution is called Illuminating the Future, the Crucial Role of Solar Energy in Africa's Development Program. Introduction. Africa, with its vast landscape, rich resources, and diverse cultures, is a continent of immense potential, yet it faces a daunting challenge. The electrification gap, a significant portion of Africa's population, lacks access to reliable and affordable electricity. To address this pressing issue, the importance of bringing solar energy to Africa cannot be overstated in this essay. We will explore the multifaceted significance of solar energy for the continent's development, encompassing economic growth, social well-being, environmental sustainability, and energy security. Energy poverty in Africa. Energy poverty is a perceived issue in Africa, affecting millions of lives daily, according to the International Energy Agency, IEA. Nearly 6,000 million people in sub-Saharan Africa lack access to electricity. Many rely on traditional insufficient and polluting energy sources like kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves, while pose health hazard and contribute to deforestation, the absence of reliable energy bumpers economic activists, limit educational opportunities, and affect healthcare access. Economy empowerment, one of the most compelling reasons for embracing solar energy in Africa is its potential to spur economic growth and alleviate poverty. Solar power offers a decentralized and scalable energy solution that can reach even the most remote communities by electrifying rural areas and powering small and medium-sized enterprises. Solar energy can stimulate economic activists, create jobs, and foster entrepreneurship. The adoption of solar energy also reduces the continent's reliance on expensive fossil fuel import, thereby conserving foreign exchange reserves. Moreover, solar energy infrastructure and development can attract foreign investment and support the growth of a vibrant renewable energy industry in Africa. This industry could become a global leader in innovation and job creation. Social well-being and education. Access to reliable electricity is a fundamental human rights. That significantly impacts social well-being. Solar energy can bring about transformative changes in various aspects of life. Education. Solar-empowered schools can extend study hours, facilitate e-learning, and improve educational outcomes. Students in electrified areas can access computers and the internet, enhancing their access to knowledge. 2, healthcare. Solar energy can empower clinics and hospitals, ensuring that medical equipment operates consistently. Refrigeration for vaccines and medicines becomes possible, improving healthcare delivery in remote areas. 3, lighting and safety. Solar-powered street lighting enhances community safety, allowing people to move about safely after dark. This is especially crucial for women and girls who may face increased risk without adequate lighting. Number 4, productivity. Solar energy enables productive activities beyond daylight hours, benefiting households and businesses alike. Environmental sustainability. Africa is blessed with abundant sunlight throughout the year, making it an ideal region for solar energy generation. Harnessing these clean, renewable resources offers a powerful solution to combat climate change and reduce environmental degradation. The benefit of solar energy for the environment are manifold. 1, reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Solar energy produces electricity without emitting greenhouse gases, making it a vital component of effort to mitigate climate change. 2, air quality improvement. Replacing polluting sources of energy like kerosene and diesel generators with solar power contributes to cleaner air and improved respiratory health. 3, biodiversity conservation. Reduced deforestation for firewood and reduced habitat destruction for fossil fuel extraction protect Africa's unique ecosystems and biodiversity. 4, climate resilience. Solar energy can enhance Africa's climate resilience by providing a reliable source of power during extreme weather events and natural disaster. Energy security. Solar energy enhances energy security by diversifying the energy mix and reduced reliance on imported fossil fuels. Many African countries are heavily dependent on oil and gas imports, leaving them vulnerable to price fluctuations and geopolitical tensions. By investing in solar energy infrastructure, countries can ensure a stable and sustainable energy supply. Solar energy projects can be designed with energy storage systems to provide electricity even during nightmare or cloud days, further increasing energy security. Those systems enable a reliable power supply, reducing the risk of blackout and disruption to critical services. Conclusion, bringing solar energy to Africa is not merely an option, it is an imperative. It holds the key to unlocking Africa's vast potential, addressing energy poverty, stimulating economic growth, improving social well-being, preserving the environment, and enhancing energy security. By harnessing the abundant sunlight that graces the continent, Africa can illuminate its path to a brighter, more sustainable future as the world embraces renewable energy. Investing in solar power for Africa is not only an investment in the continent, but in the well-being and prosperity of its people. I think, Chair, I have done.
Yeah, I think you have summarized it wonderfully, and I think that the perfect synergy exists because there are two names I would like to mention. One is SAMS, which is Sayyidina Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin. He is our religious leader and a very, very good friend of, the president of Kenya. And he have established a university, in Nairobi. So, so the support will come from Sayyidina Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin as a social entrepreneur. And then along with that name, we have Tesla. And Tesla is a benchmark, a technology provider when it comes to solar power. So I think the combination of these two names will transform Kenya into a climate smart country with agility. And then the Kenyan model can be duplicated globally. I'm not talking about just across Africa. It will be developed, it will be duplicated globally. Now, the only thing which is, which Elon Musk would like to do is this, that since there is a lot of corruption in the governments, okay, so he would like to manage the whole business on a private scale. Okay, so it's a private thing. Okay, now when we bring in the foreign direct investment, the government should facilitate in terms of incentives. That when suppose, the model is like this now, okay? Immediately what we need to do is this, enroll all the STEM graduates of Kenya, okay? In our Global Executive MBA in Climate Smart Business with Traction. Okay, what the government will do is this. Government will be offering them $8,000. Okay. The government will offer them. And the guarantee of payback, when the government is offering this support to the, GEMBA students, the Musk Foundation will pay back to the government. So nothing to lose. Okay, and the guarantee is, and then this amount of funds will be parked in Musk Foundation, and and I'll give you the exact amount. What we need to do is immediately with agility in September, in the month of September, where we are now, I want to send $10 million to Musk Foundation. Okay. And $10 billion of foreign direct investment will come to Kenya. And why $10 billion? Because we will be building a SAMS, Tesla, AMU, Bitcoin, Gigafactory campus town. And for that, I need a 5 square mile area. And the Garucha Foundation can select the area, anywhere in Africa, anywhere in Kenya, basically, so that 5 square mile area in the least developed area. Okay. Nairobi is a very well-developed, city, but we actually selected the area which is least developed. And, the government would love to provide us with the site, maybe close to Mombasa, and then in that particular site, we will be building this, Gigafactory campus town. So that is it, I guess. And I think all the synergy exists. And, to simplify the whole matter, I think what we will do is this, that I will make you the director of the SAMS TQLMA Club, Kenya. Okay, so you will be officially appointed as a director. Send me your passport and I will, prepare the appointment letter for you. And you should appoint me as a director
Yes.
in the Garucha Foundation. So it's a perfect kind of a synergy. You know, I'm an internal member of Garucha Foundation, and I think we can really now, you know, the target is this. Okay, 1445 Islamic New Year has started. Okay, a month ago, right? So now our target is that in this year, the Gigafactory campus town will be completed. So that's a challenge. That's a challenge I'm giving to Mr. Elon Musk. And he loves challenges and he would like to deliver upon it, you know. So this will be the fastest, you know, development of a Gigafactory campus town, which is also a university, you know, campus. And now people are talking about developing a Bitcoin campus town, which means that all the transactions will be happening through Bitcoin wallet. So it becomes a very, very efficient way of doing business and taking care of all the waste which is around us, you know, in all big cities. And that waste will be converted into value and it will be benefiting everyone. And basically our model is enrolling 2 billion mothers, and that's a Garucha Foundation mission, that we will be enrolling 2 billion mothers into Global Executive MBA in Climate Smart Business with Traction. They will be trained to lead this SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School Al Saadah Towers, which is a 53-level facility. Okay, and in that 53 level, 13 level will be underwater, and that will become part of our farm school because water is necessary. So, you know, that thing has been designed by Dr. Paul Olivier. So, you know, we will be simply executing that, and that will become part of our all the university campuses, because that's what the target is, that, you know, we want to build this in all the university campuses. So the students and the faculty members are trained, you know, in our technologies. And then there are a lot of farms in, you know, in Africa, in Kenya specifically. So this facility will also be duplicated then in farms. And then there are gold mines, you know, which is available, you know, probably Kenya doesn't have it, but DRC next door is full of gold and diamond. So, you know, that can be then, you know, that those gold and diamond mines can also become a potential sites, because, you know, 5 square mile site will be easily available in those gold and diamond mines of Tanzania and DRC. So we will be actually, you know, building our campus towns also in the gold mines. So I think with this summary, I think we have covered all the grounds basically to transform Africa into the climate smart continent and duplicate our Kenya model in all the countries of our world. And, you know, currently, definitely, since we can do it in a corruption-free manner in Kenya, you know, it will be easy to duplicate that model in a very, very corrupt countries like Pakistan and Nigeria. So that's a mission. To transform all the corrupt countries, you know, automatically the corruption will be gone. Because, you know, I mean, if you can, if all the corrupt leaders, okay, who are making money illegally can make more money legally, why would they do any corruption? There is no need to do any corruption, right? So this is the model. And I think I would consider this as a blessing from God Almighty, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, that somehow, you know, I have been working with this gentleman from Philippines for a while. But then, you know, I started scanning the situation. I found you in that particular, you know, group, and I'm really pleased that, you know, we know each other now. And now I think we can move forward with really, without losing any time, we can start execution now. So if there are no more
Wonderful.
questions, let's conclude the session with a prayer, and you can do the prayers, and then, we move forward. Where are
All
you
right.
based, Ambassador? You are in Mombasa or you are in Nairobi?
I'm in Nairobi, but also I based in Mombasa and Nairobi. Basically,
Wonderful.
I have started because still Guracha Foundation did not get more resources on working for tree plantation project.
Okay.
So I have applied a fund from Global Innovation Fund and many at the UN and many different development key players organizations, but still I'm waiting the response. And because of the resources, on my plan, I have planned to start the tree plantation when I basically have branches in every county in Kenya, so that I will start moving forward, launching the tree plantation project and starting the other project called Environmental Conservation Initiative, cleaning our Mother Earth, and also cleaning our drainage system, and on working on matters of living sustainability for a better society.
So now I will give you a good
Health.
news. I will give a good news that all
Yes, sir.
NGOs spend a good bit of their time in fundraising. Okay.
All right.
So now the good news is this, that you don't have to worry about fundraising anymore, because whatever funds you have, basically universities have funds and NGOs have funds. So if you park that fund in Musk Foundation, your fundraising issues are gone. So now you can utilize that time for doing the work. And you said, okay, we don't want to talk, we want to work. So, this is what, this is a Malaysian model also, that, in Malaysia, people are not cooperative of talkers. We call it COP. They are cooperative of practitioners, So we will become cooperative of practitioners and really practice to show to everybody, and specifically show it to all the leaders what we are able to do.
Very true. In
So
fact,
now,
sir, I have...
let me conclude with this thing that, one more mission which we can do is this immediately, is to plan a climate smart conference. Okay. And we can plan the climate smart conference in one of the university campuses of Kenya. Okay. Because we are talking about, building this with agility. So, people can attend the conference and they can see us in action. That, okay, we have built this 1,000 apartment SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School, Al Saadah Towers, maybe in the university where you graduated from. And so, that way we will be then demonstrating that in the conference. So maybe we select a date somewhere around, say, October or November. And then, we plan the conference now. Invite everybody, all the world leaders and everybody, to come and see what we have done.
Wonderful, sir. In fact, there is two things I want to make it very clear. When you decide to serve communities and serve humanity and the world at large, there is something called the passion and compassion. In my life, I don't want my children or the children of my children to pass the same scenarios and the challenges that I have passed through on my growing time. So on serving humanity is my best passion. Where corruption comes in, it is because of people who does not have a passion and compassion. So I have that passion and compassion. That's why I came up with the idea of having Guracha Foundation and working with other development global organizations to serve humanity and uplift and voice the voice of humanity.
So I'll give you a good news now that the president of my company, okay, is my 1.5-year-old grandson. Okay. And I want to transform my grandson into the youngest trillionaire. Okay. And the idea behind him becoming a trillionaire is this, that now there is no issue in terms of, supporting everybody and feeding everybody. We want to feed all the 8 billion people with climate smart food, whether they have the money or not. You know, this is the
Yes.
beautiful part of it, because, you know, we have got a model of this Kardan Hasna. We don't do charity, but we offer Kardan Hasna to them so they can come and eat the best meals in our 724 restaurant. But then if they don't have the money, they will work for it. You know, so that's a model.
Yes.
And they learn something from us. And that way it is help with dignity. So we are actually operating basically a $5 trillion a year of business, which is climate smart food business.
Yes.
And I think that all of our associates and all the GEMBA students, you know, their graduation requirement is that in 53 months, they will become a millionaire. So I don't think there will be anybody who will say no to it, you know. I mean, we would like definitely all the mothers to be in that position, because they are the maintainer of the family.
That is wonderful. That's a very great news.
Excellent news now, I think, for everybody. I'm really pleased to meet you, and I will consider this as the most productive 50 minutes or 30, 40 minutes we have spent. And we will make sure that now we also put all the things which we have discussed in this meeting into action, and do everything with agility, which is what Mr. Elon Musk wants us to do. Mr. Elon Musk makes $1 million every minute. Okay. He's a billionaire, and he makes every minute he makes $1 million. And he wants me to make, you know, every second $1 million, because I'm operating a $5 trillion a year industry, you know. So that's our mission. Okay. That we will be making that kind of money. And then with that money available to us, we will be actually delighting everybody. 8 billion people is our target.
Sure.
Okay. So let's move forward. And, you know, pleasure talking to you. I will conclude the meeting, you know, with the prayers. I would like to you to say, you know, a few words of prayers, and then I will conclude it with the prayers, and then we move forward.
All right, let us pray together.
And please do it. No, please do it in Swahili.
In Swahili.
So all the Africans can understand what we're talking about. Right?
Tunakushukuru kwa wakati huu, kwa maana Mungu umetuwezesha katika mkutano huu, yale tuliyozungumza ukayape nguvu na maono, maana sisi ndio wale tunayokwenda kuijenga dunia na kuiendeleza zaidi. Kwa maana Mungu umetuwezesha kutupa nafasi hii na umri huu na afya hii kwa wakati huu, kuwa katika mkutano huu ambapo umetuwezesha kuwa pamoja na kuleta mawazo yetu yote pamoja. Tunashukuru kwa maana umetoa maneno mazuri mioyoni mwetu na kinywani mwetu. Tunajua utaenda kututendea, na tunaamini kwamba kwa uwezo wako tutaenda mbali na tutaweza kusaidia watu wengi duniani na kuweza kuleta katika hali moja ya maendeleo na mabadiliko Kenya, Afrika na dunia nzima. Tunashukuru Mungu kwa maana umetuwezesha. Kwa uwezo wake Mungu tunashukuru, tukisema ni asante. Amen.
Amen. So we welcome everyone to, you know, at least own 1 share of $80 of SAMS TQLMA Club to initiate this wonderful journey of climate smart business with traction. And you will be also be getting this Islamic New Year gift of SAMS Tesla 53 PGC gold coin. So basically it's a no-brainer, zero risk, you know, kind of investment and which you can do. And so join us, and collectively we will transform Africa and the whole planet Earth into climate smart Mother Earth. And Mr. Elon Musk would then like to offer, and I'm offering on his behalf, that all the million PGCs director will be taking a trip to Mars also, and the Kenyan model will be duplicated in Mars also. So we are talking about really, you know, going to Mars with Mr. Elon Musk, and, you know, develop a community there, because he's fond of, he's the first, you know, resident of Mars. And all these million PGC directors will also be getting the residency of the Mars also. So let's move forward and start making the million PGC as soon as possible. Okay, shukran jazila. Thank you very much. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Okay, thank you very much, Ambassador. Bye-bye.
Thank you.